Ohio State notches their ninth straight victory over the Penn State and Indy Lions, and our very own Rob and his bride was in attendance to witness it firsthand, man. How was the experience down in the shoe? What was it like this year?
It was great, man. Got a little souvenir
Yeah, buddy.
V
Come on.
and the
Was
black
sweet.
Buckeye leaf. It was really sweet, man. We got there around 9 o'clock. We went to this fan fest where they are handing out free, just everything,
Heck yeah.
food and drinks and you know,
Nice.
but other than that, man, the atmosphere was great. We got in the stadium early. We were able to take a couple
Yeah,
pictures, and then it was game time. We had great seats.
you really did.
But man, it was all blacked out, louder than ever, and of course there was some Penn State trolling going on, and I just remember at the end of the game because we were able to get down to the lower level by the end of the game, like double A, and we just stood there and watched, got a couple more pictures in.
Nice.
And there's this part of the Jumbotron where they show Jim Knowles' face in the crowd, the entire crowd booed. And then they showed Matt Patricia on the field and they started cheering and they did that back and forth like 5 more times. It was
Daggone.
hilarious. But dude, all I gotta say about that is thankful that Jim Knowles was able to help bring Ohio State national championship. But
Absolutely.
the way he left, he did that to himself. So
You left a sour taste in Buckeye fans' mouths for sure. There's no question about it. I
yeah.
gotta ask, how was the atmosphere at halftime or just before the half? Because we had that Donaldson fumble that let Penn State right back in the game as they scored a touchdown. What was the atmosphere like in the shoe in that those moments and during halftime?
Not gonna lie, man. When we got the ball, when they got the ball back with like 40 seconds left, and then they were gonna take a knee, I heard some boos. Yeah,
Okay,
I
wow,
heard some boos, man, because I'm like,
yeah,
man, we're at like the 40-50 yard line. And we're not gonna. Actually, wait, no, there's like 20 seconds left, but still, dude,
20.
like you can
I
try
heard
to
a
get
smattering.
you could try to get some plays off, man. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. I personally respected the decision not to go for it. It's like you just made a mistake. Are we going to make another one? But I do understand the want to be aggressive. But yeah, man, they really buried him in the second half. It looked like it was going to be a sweaty versus Penn State again. I was like, really versus this Penn State team? But then the second half happened, and it was all Buckeyes, man. I want to start with the offense with Julian Sand, Smith, and Tate. Like,
man.
dude, what more can be said about Julian Sand? I say this every week. 20 and 23, 316, more touchdowns than he had incompletions, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. It was just like in the second half, it was dot after dot after dot. I mean, Jeremiah Smith, Carnell Tate, Carnell Tate had 5 receptions for 124 yards, 1 touchdown.
So,
His average yards per reception is 24.8. Um, Jeremiah Smith, 6 receptions, 123 yards, 2 touchdowns,
yeah, buddy.
20.5 average per reception. Now let's talk about that last Jeremiah Swift touchdown. Now,
Pretty fun.
just insane, dude. It got tipped at the line, and Jeremiah Smith is like, "Nope, I'm not gonna let Sane get intercepted." So he jumps up at the highest point, brings it in with one hand, which we saw before, and then lunges in for the touchdown, dude. Like, it's just not fair to have him on your roster. I guarantee you, a lot of other Big Ten teams are like, thank God they're. I mean, the season over yet, but thank God next season is his last season that he can go off the pros where he belonged after his freshman season. So,
Sure.
my gosh, and just the accuracy of Julian
Mm,
Saint continues to be off the charts. He needs to be in the Heisman conversation. I mean, we're talking 80% on the season and
yeah.
20 for 23 more touchdowns than incompletions. And let's talk about his elite footwork in the pocket. Now, when it looked like he was going to be sacked, he,
Oh,
juked out a couple players and ran for that first down, which I'm like, man, I didn't think he had it in him, but he
I
knows how to navigate the pocket so well. It's ridiculous.
yes. I thought it was Braxton Miller back there on that play. He was so good at eluding the blitz and getting a first down on a critical third down there. He does everything well. He does not have a weakness, does he, Rob?
No, it's hard, man, because even under pressure, he continues to make the right decisions. And let's talk about that dime to Jeremiah Swift. Now, people are saying, "Oh, like that any other receiver than Jeremiah Swift, and that's an incompletion." Like, no, dude, you're throwing the receiver open. You're
Yep.
putting it out there for letting him go make a play, and it ended up just being perfect, dude. You can't make a
Yes.
better throw than that. And
The deep
just
ball accuracy was insane, man. He had 2 deep balls to Tate and an unbelievable throw, and that Smith was able to catch in stride. Like his deep ball accuracy is pinpoint. His check downs are exactly where it needs to be to lead the receiver to get extra yards after the catch. His pocket escapability, maneuverability, he just does it all so well, man. It doesn't seem fair. Like he's 100% in the Heisman conversation. It's really him and Mendoza at this point. I think Marcel Reed as well. Those are the 3 front runners, but they were so effective offensively, and on the rushing side of things, it was really good to see a bust run, a nice long touch run for Bo Jackson, finally busting a big play in the ground game. He ended up with 105 yards, and that was a lot of fun to see him do well. Offensively, just a really outstanding day.
and Bo Jackson, he was 13 carries for 105 yards,
Mm,
8.1 yards per carry. Now, Donaldson needs to go. They need to get the ball more to. I don't hear anything else. Bo Jackson, Isaiah West
yeah.
needs to happen going forward. Also, great compliment from interim coach Terry Smith about Carnell Tate and Jeremiah Smith, basically
Yeah.
saying that is the best wide receiver duo in the country. It's not even close. And also saying that they're better than the past wide receivers that Ohio State has had. We're talking about Chris Olave, Garrett Wilson, uh,
JSN,
JSN, Marvin Harrison Jr.,
Terry
um,
McLaurin. Yeah.
Emeka Ibuka.
He's been there
So
to see them all.
yeah, he has been there to see them all, and for him to say they're better than those of the past, that's quite the compliment. So
That's high praise, man. I really have no complaints with the offense yesterday. It was a complete performance. I do want to talk about the Buckeye defense, man. They obviously
yeah,
continued to perform well. Now, going into the game before yesterday, we had not surrendered a first half touchdown. We actually surrendered 2 yesterday in the first half, and
well,
then shut them out the rest of the way. So
yeah,
an amazing performance again by the defense. Only 200 total yards. Penn State had 1 offensive yard in the second half, the entire second half.
they had what?
They had 1 yard the whole second half of total
Yeah,
offense.
I was so this reminded me of the Washington game.
Yeah,
First carry from running back, broke it for 33 yards, and then cleaned it
sure,
up after. Now,
sure.
people are talking about, this defense is tough until you start pounding the rock. Well, I will say those little pitch outs and I saw a lot, the defensive end getting hooked, Arvel Reese getting hooked, and that could be weakness. But Matt Patricia had cleaned it up, and if we're gonna put things into perspective, last game when Penn State played Iowa, Katron Allen had 25 carries for I think it was 125 yards
Mhm.
compared to this game
Penn State
where
rushed for a
he
total of
he
55
only
yards.
he only had 21 carries for 76 yards and 1
Yep.
touchdown. And let's be honest, dude, if Donaldson does not fumble the ball, I don't think they're going to get in the end zone again.
Well, the thing is, man, they kept on going to those sweet plays in the outside, and if you notice, they didn't try that again on any other drive. It was an 8-minute drive. It was effective. Ohio State adjusted and took it away. It became nullified. The second half adjustments by Patricia are second to none. We've seen a couple times now with Washington and with Penn State now, them find something effective and not being able to use it in the second half because of Patricia's adjustments.
Yeah, I was really pleased on how the run game the run game got cleaned up in terms of the
Yeah.
defense. And also, man, we continue to see the human cheat code Arvel Reese is, man. I mean, dude, he is unblockable when he gets going on those blitzes, man. I'm talking like the speed, the brute strength, being able to push an offensive
Shed
lineman or
blocks.
running back straight into the quarterback and collapse, making the pocket collapse.
Bro had 12 tackles, 2.5 tackles for loss yesterday. He was unstoppable. He was a menace back there.
Yeah.
Same with Kenyatta. He had 2.5 tackles for loss and 2 sacks on the day too. And McDonald, 8 tackles at the defensive tackle position, bro.
That's insane, dude. And he's
Wow.
he's an inside defensive lineman too, dude. I'm telling you, man, he's doing a dude. I could see it him being a sneaky, maybe kind of like Tyler Williams. Dude, Tyler Williams was a sneaky low first round pick. K. McDonald could be the same thing, man. He's a space filler. He's quick. He's 315 pounds, man. It's just, and was he 6'4", 6'5", probably a little taller.
He's a massive human being, man.
Quick laterally, dude. And people were saying, "Oh, this is a brand new Ohio State defensive line. Could this defensive line be better than last year's defensive line?" Only time will tell as the season goes on.
They're certainly in consideration for it, man, and they're a lot of fun to watch. This defense is phenomenal, man. And like you said, man, Allen might have had 76 yards, but for the total on the day, just 55 yards rushing with the sacks included and the tackles for losses. It was a phenomenal defensive performance for Ohio State.
Let me tell you why I got brought down to 55 yards. It's because Ethan Grunkmeyer had 4 carries for negative 39 rushing yards.
Yep.
So
those sacks, man.
I mean, Allen got his 21 carries for 76 yards.
That's a terrible average.
Is it elite compared to? I mean, again,
that's not even 4 yards a carry, bro. That's bad.
We're gonna look at this Iowa game, dude. 28 carries for 145 yards, 5.2 yards per carry, and 2 yards. And then even Northwestern, 16 carries, 90 yards, 5.6 yards per carry, 1 touchdown. So Ohio State, because he wasn't the feature, I don't think he was the featured back for Oregon or UCLA. He wasn't the featured back until James Franklin got fired. So Ohio State has held him to a season low when he's the featured back. So, but that's people still want to cry about Ohio State's rushing defense.
They're trying to find the weaknesses in our squad, man, and there might be some things you can exploit. I guarantee Indiana and Michigan will try some sweet plays too, because I saw it work for Penn State. But the thing is, man, this defense is elite. This offense is elite. There's a couple things to clean up, of course. But I'm happy, man. 8-0 with a chance to go 9-0. Playing Purdue. We've lost to some bad Purdue teams this century, let's be honest. But I don't really see them as a threat. We'll cover that game, obviously, later this week. But a dominant win over Penn State, man. Our 9th straight over them. Penn State is facing a 6th straight loss as they host the Indiana Hoosiers next weekend. All going bad for Penn State, man. The season of dreams has been totally dashed, and it continues to be a season of nightmares. So, anything else to add on this, Rob?
Nope. That's it, man. Just win. That's it.
Keep on being professional.
Keep on moving. Yep.
Go Bucks and God bless. We'll see you on the next one.
OH.
IO.